Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, From Hurt to Healed. My name is Shanice, and today I'm gonna braid my hair as I talk to you. I do my own hair. I try to make myself feel better by looking better. You know, when you look good, you feel good. So I'm doing my hair right now. But I came on here today to speak about like my relationship with my mom and like our journey together and how it's been impacting my life today. So starting from the beginning, my mom was always there for me. She always provided for me. She always made sure I had everything, never went without. But I was in a situation where a natural disaster occurred, and because it would be hard on her, she sent me back to Canada. And so I left my mom when I was 11 years old. And so over the years, I've been kind of distant until I became an adult. And it's not that I was trying to be distant, but like when you're a child and the parent that's around you is navigating everything, and then they limit your access to the things that you wouldn't typically have access to, that's kind of where that story is. And so in my adulthood now that there's lines of communication and people are able to communicate in an instant with their phones, I just try to allow myself to talk to her as often as I can. And there's times that I get frustrated with her, and she might also get frustrated with me. But we love each other, you know? And I'm realizing every day how to be a better mom. And having a relationship with my mom again is helping me navigate this motherhood journey as well. Even though I'm doing this by myself, I do feel like just being able to communicate with her, ask her if she's okay, you know, we can talk about anything. I just feel like our bond has grew a lot stronger since I became a mother. And she loves my daughter. They still haven't met in person, but I'm hoping to make that a reality for us once things are more in alignment. Today I was talking to my mom. I spoke to my mom for 3 hours. 3 hours. And it was one of the most amazing feelings, you know? I am somewhat isolated where I am, but like I was saying in my last video, I'm not lonely, you know? I have God with me, and I try to connect to my spiritual side as often and as easy as I can, you know? I try to make my reality better by seeking to my daughter's running up and down, sorry. I just aim to find the beauty in all of my situations, you know, even though over those years it was really hard for me to connect to my mother. And I always loved her, I believe she always loved me, you know, but I felt like there were influences out there, you know, that were making our relationship and our bond a little different than it should be. And so I'm happy that we can now come face to face and communicate effectively on our wishes for one another, you know, our plans for one another, encouraging each other. Like, it just feels good, you know? I feel like for a long time I felt like I was connecting more to other people's moms, like my friends' moms, other moms, you know? Even if I don't know who their children are. Moms who are mothers, but just not my mom, because my mom wasn't around me. My mom wasn't living with me, and she still isn't. But I pray to God one day that she can, because I'd be the happiest girl in the world. I would love to be with her more. And I really want her to experience her granddaughter, you know? So I try really hard to see the beauty in my situation, even though it is hard, you know, not having a parent or both parents. You know, I don't have my both parents around. So, my father, I don't even know who he is. If he walked right by me right now, I wouldn't know who he is. So, I feel like I'm making like a pattern in my life too, but I made that decision because I realized that I could still be who I want to be without those influences, you know? Usually when your parents want you to be the way they never were, or the way that they wanted to be. And sometimes it might not even fit you, but because they're influencing you to make certain decisions in life, whether good or bad, it just makes you like, it makes you not want to give up on yourself when you can decide for yourself what you want, you know? And I'm at that stage now. I feel like also when I was in relationships, it would really deter my characteristics. It will deter my drive. It will deter everything that, like all my goals, all my plans. I'd rather just be single. You know, I come home, I cook if I want, I order out if I want. I go to sleep when I want, I wake up when I want. My daughter's happy, she's thriving, she's healthy. She can go in the fridge whenever she wants. She can go in the cupboard whenever she wants. She can jump on her bed if she wants. Like literally, this freedom, this peace, it means so much to me. I couldn't ask for a better life. Like, I don't need to have millions of dollars in my account, even though that would be nice. But for me to be feeling like I'm happy right now. And I'm sustaining myself in a way that me and the people around me didn't even think they could like prophesy. They couldn't prophesy that, you know, things would change for me. I was so down and out for so long, like trying to build myself back up, and every time I do, it's like I get in a relationship and then I forget about my plans because I'm so busy feeding into that other person. I'm so busy like making other people more of a priority than myself. And you know what that left me? It left me depleted. It left me broke. It left me broken. It left me with nothing. It left all of my assets in the garbage. You know, like, why empty your cup to fill someone else's cup? I don't want to keep emptying my cup to fill someone else's cup if my cup stays empty. Like, I want to do it when I'm prosperous enough to give back, you know? And I'm starting to implement that more in my life now, where I'm giving back where I can, because, you know, even though I'm struggling or not struggling, well, now I'm not, but like when I was struggling, it's like I didn't see a way out of my situation. I didn't feel like, you know, I knew God was with me because I still had what I needed, you know, no matter what. I always had what I needed. The path has always been clear for me to set my intentions on the goals that I would like to receive and become and do and want to make my life more prosperous with. I am trying my hardest to really show up and show out for the people that I love now. And I don't want anyone getting in my way. I don't want any distractions. Joni, can you please go in your room, Mama? Thank you. So, now, all I try to do is see the best. Yes, it's me.
Oh. What's your name?
My name is Shanice.
Oh.
What's your name?
I'm Journey.
Oh, your name's Journey? Okay. Okay, little Missy. Okay, little Missy. It's my daughter, y'all. She came to make an appearance in the video. But yeah, I think I gotta cut this video short. But I just wanted to come on here and say, you know, life is really a journey. And you roll with the punches however you can. Like, don't let anyone get in your way of your goals. When you set out your plans and your intentions for something, make sure you go after it, because no one's gonna go after it. No one's going to go after it before you. You know? That's your goal. That's your mission. That's your literal, like, vision. That's your own vision. Why should someone come into your life and tell you that your vision is not what it is? How are they gonna tell you that your vision isn't what it is? I'll wait. Because I let that happen for too long. And now, I'm in a different space mentally. I'm in a different space physically. I'm in a different space when it comes to my emotions. And and I'll do what I can to make sure it stays that way. So thank you for coming to my channel. Thanks for rocking with me for a short amount of time. I appreciate you. Appreciate all the likes, subscribes, comments, shares. All of that is currency, so I appreciate it. And I hope you have yourself a beautiful day, beautiful night, beautiful evening. And we'll talk soon.